Critical Rogue versus Freeze Mage.
Yep, that's actually in favor of the Freeze Mage.
I think it all comes down to if he draws cool cards.
Yeah, but just in general, it should be 60-40.
Yeah. And Lothar is redrawing his whole hand and not keeping the conceal, because you need the early game pressure. You want to have your turn 3 minion, turn 4 minion, and so on. Yep. And you don't want to face mirror images early on, since
no, definitely not.
You cannot poke with your weapon at the moment, which is like, what?
Double deadly poison, that's a lot of damage Neirea will take.
Yeah, you can deal early on 10 damage. I think that's pretty useful. Good luck he has the SI7 agent. I mean, you wouldn't be able to kill that Loot Hoarder now and just take some damage.
Coin SI7, kill Loot Hoarder?
Yeah, the only thing you can do in this situation. Wow, that's still annoying. You're not going to do for the next 2 turns, not any damage in his face. Well, if you do your weapon...
He can weapon up Deadly Poison, clear both minions with the SI and the weapon.
Yeah, we got the Vaporize already for Neirea, Ice Block, Frost Nova. So with a Blizzard, it's actually a pretty cool hand. And the Vaporize, Leroy proof. Always like to have that.
I would actually play the Ice Block right now.
You're playing the Ice Block right now?
Yeah.
Just be super safe and don't have to play it late game.
Yeah, I mean, why not? And you can keep the Vaporize to clear a big minion, a big threat. Like, for example, a Giant Van Cleave or, I don't know, Leroy. Potentially when your Ice Block was triggered and you got the board control.
I wouldn't attack here, since he can next turn go for the Deadly Poison to trigger his SI7 agent. He's at the moment considering just attack and attack next turn to kill the O2 minion. But he can also just wait a turn and then go for the Deadly Poison, SI7 agent, and start doing 6 damage in his face. Which is like really good now. Okay, Frostbolt. Is he just going to nuke the Frostbolt in? Yeah, no surprise. He has the Frostbolt, but he doesn't the Ice Block, but he doesn't want to drop unnecessarily low in the early game.
Why would he?
Okay, he doesn't even need Deadly Poison, he could just go for the backstab, but I prefer the Deadly Poison.
Yeah, Deadly Poison's stronger in this case.
He can still deal 3 damage. Next turn he can actually deal 6 damage. That would bring him down to 21 already.
And he doesn't attack.
Maybe he wants to go for the 5 damage. I prefer to have the 12 damage overall and not only 10.
Yeah.
But I can understand. He just wants to deal as much damage as possible. Wow, Pyroblast already. Yay!
It's interesting.
Oh, there's Van Cleave, so we could see
Backstab, Deadly Poison, Van Cleave.
And then Conceal Bows.
Attack and then Conceal.
Yeah, I like that one. So that would be 1, 2, 6, 6 Van Cleave. He doesn't even need to conceal. And he could make his Van Cleave bigger, so he could go for the Deadly Poison, Backstab, Van Cleave, Shadow Stab, Van Cleave.
Yeah. And drop your entire hand. That sounds awesome.
GG! Drop your entire hand. That's always an option. I think
there's the Frost Nova and Doomsayer, and you're screwed.
I'm surprised he didn't go for the 6/6 Van Cleave at least. And then I don't understand why he didn't attack last turn, since he could just weapon up new this turn.
Yep.
Selmless more card draw. He doesn't want to play a Blizzard. He doesn't need to. That's going to be kept for invisible or stealth minions or even giant Van Cleaves later on.
Yeah, just to stall the game later.
Would you attack now with your SI, Shadow Stab your SI to ping his face, since else your SI7 agent is going to die? So you Shadow Stab SI, kill Selness, attack, Shadow Stab, kill Selness, and then you can play your Van Cleave for 6/6. And it didn't even cost you a lot.
What about attacking the face, equipping new weapon, using Deadly Poison? No, that would be a 4/4 Van Cleave. Shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I just like Shadow Stabbing your SI, since it's gonna die. And like that, okay, it's turn 4, at turn 7, he's probably gonna Flame Strike. And if you get a giant enough Van Cleave, then you're good.
Yes, you are. So you would go for the really big Van Cleave now.
Well, you could also just Blade Flurry, attack, Shadow Stab his minion, keep it in hand. I'm surprised.
I hate the 4th. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes it.
No, that was just a slight misplay.
Yeah.
It didn't make a difference if he went for the SI7 in his hand. That would have been way better, since it's full health and the Van Cleave has the same value. So it wouldn't have changed anything. His minion is just gonna die now to a ping. Well, there is probably going to be the blizzard, so his minion is gonna die anyways. Or Frost Nova.
Okay. Fair enough.
Fair enough, absolutely. So you can ping his minion. I think I would Deadly Poison to kill his minion before he draws too many cards.
Because he wants to ping it.
Yeah,
Get rid of it.
The question is, are you going to conceal or not? It would be possible. I think then we're going to see the blizzard anyways.
Yeah.
Main problem is there's still the Vaporize. So you attack with your 8/8 Van Cleave. Yeah, Vaporize.
I would Deadly Poison, kill the Acolyte, just to deny the card draw.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't see this going good for Lothar.
Maybe, in this case, consider dropping Selmas.
I think you need to. You need the card draw.
Because you want card draw.
You need the Auctioneer.
Don't play the Eviscerate with it to gain 1 more damage, because you need card draw and you need spells to get value out of the Auctioneer.
That's the main problem. If you redraw an Auctioneer now and you actually use your Eviscerate, you're pretty screwed since, where you spells to combo with. And you could always play a spell and redraw an Earthen Ring Farseer and be mad at your hand.
Yep.
Since that wouldn't be useful at all.
Ooh, why?
I'm not surprised he conceals here, since he really wants to do the damage next turn. But there's just going to be the Blizzard. Or second Frost Nova. Doesn't even need to Blizzard. Could also...
Second Frost Nova is better.
I like the Azure Drake Frost Nova more. You're just getting your minions. Wow, and you get the Alexstrasza for the turn 10 play.
Yeah, but don't play Blizzard, because then he gets another card. Now he's down to those cards. He has no options.
Wow, he really has no options. He needs the Auctioneer so badly.
Yeah, can't play a Sep right now. Like, doesn't make sense, and you give him more card draw. He's just happy if you Sep this to Drake.
Yeah, thanks GG, take it.
The question is...
Kill it or not?
Kill it or not?
I think kill. You don't want to run into
I think kill as well.
Selness, Frostbolt, double Icelands, something like that. You really don't want to run into the combo. Even though there was already one Frostbolt played, but it can always happen.
I mean, just Fireball Ping to kill your Van Cleef would be annoying.
If he has Fireball Ping, he's going to keep it for your face with an Alexstrasza.
Yeah, with the Alex, that's true.
With all his stall potential, I mean, he has a Blizzard.
Ooh, okay, he decides to Sap. Go for the...
He wants.
I don't know.
He wants to win.
Well,
somehow.
I think both players want to win.
Yeah, I think so too. He doesn't know there's a Blizzard, so it's double Frost Nova and a Blizzard. So that's
and a Flame Strike.
And a Flame Strike. That screws you over a lot. So there are two options. You could just Alexstrasza him, but then you're close to death. I think Blizzard is way better, plus the Vaporize. So Van Cleef attacks you in 2 turns. You're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Don't care.
So what does he get? Earthen Ring Farseer. He has to throw it down.
Yeah, but he's so unlucky. Really unlucky.
Yep. Checks, okay. It's not a barrier.
It ain't working out for him properly. Well, the heal myself up is okay. I think I would have kept the Earthen Ring.
Probably he wants board control. Keeping the Earthen Ring against Alexstrasza makes sense. But he's just running out of options.
I agree with you there. I just liked so much the Alexstrasza. Like the heal against Alexstrasza play, actually. I guess we're just going to see... There's a possibility of just Frostbolting the 3-3 and end the turn. And next turn go for Alexstrasza plus Mirror Images.
I think Frostbolt the 8-6 even. Okay.
Now he wants to attack him in the face, and if he ain't attacking in the face, he's just gonna Flame Strike. So in the end, it's just everything is good for him. If he attacks, it's getting vaporized.
Look at his face. He looks quite annoyed.
The face is like, damn it, this is not looking good at all.
Nope, it doesn't. Yeah, like, what can he do? He could play the backstab, no value at all.
Well, but backstab, eviscerate, get rid of the minion. Attack, let it get vaporized, hit instant concede.
I mean, he has to trade in the 4-4. Attack, he knows that it's no barrier. So he probably expects
the vaporize.
The vaporize.
The main problem is even if you get Leroy now, you wouldn't win.
Okay, now he knows it's... Yeah, it's definitely the vaporize.
He kind of needs, like, okay, he gets Leroy, he kills his enemy once, but then that enemy just plays an ice barrier and taunters, or Alex Strauss himself.
Or mirror images.
Or a mirror. I would, in Neirea spot, just Alex Strauss mirror images. He's not getting past him at the moment. You're happy, he's down to 15. You got Alex Strauss plus the Pyroblast. That looks like GG for the freeze. Oh, there's Leroy.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he could have brought him down to GG, but then he would still lose next turn.
Well, he could have went.
Leroy should have still Leroy to kill the small taunters and then kill.
And then trade Alex.
But you give him 4 small minions. Oh damn it, that would be so close to lethal. He would bring you down to 1 HP with the small.
Yeah.
Well, that's just GG. Pyroblast win for Neirea here. So Merca Rogue is not doing it against Freeze Mage. It wasn't even a really good draw for Neirea. It was just a super sad draw for Lothar.
Or was it Toast draw?
In this matchup, no team member of any team won a set by now, so it's still 0-0 in total. No one has the lead here. And Lothar is trying a Druid against a Freeze Mage. I like that one a lot, since you got the healed and you got the beef on the board, especially beef that can't get Flame Strike easy mode.
The heal is so important against the Freeze Mage. There are some druids are even running a healing touch in the token version, so that could help him as well if he decided to go for that. Yeah, mirror images turn 1, that's the optimal play you want to go for.
Always.
Yeah, let's see what Lothar does. Just hero ability.
Probably is just gonna hero ability here. I think he's not gonna use the Raz at all. Just bring him down, and next turn there's gonna be the Harvest Golem. As we see for Neirea, he's just dropping his loot order, and I think you need a
Same start.
You need to do a slight pause on your video file.
That's fine.
You're a little bit ahead. So he drops the Harvest, and now we can go again. Everything is fine. We see the Doomsayer. He got it in hand. Decides to
just
trade.
Sacrifice the loot order.
Yeah, trade ping. I like that one a lot. That's a good one.
Yeah, now we have the Yeti. Looks good so far for Lothar.
Absolutely. The Yeti is so good. Gonna drop that on the board. And clear one minion. What do we have for Neirea? So can he get rid of the Yeti? Well, he could fireball it, or just, wow, okay, he just dropped the Doomsayer.
Frostbolt Icelands was another option.
Yeah, first of all, but you don't want to use that on a Yeti.
Yeah, true.
What are you gonna do against the Doomsayer now? Just silence it?
Yeah.
You're just gonna silence it?
Why not?
But you just don't care?
Keep control over the board.
You could have also swiped it if you wanted to, but that would be kind of overreactive in my opinion. You get 6 damage on the board. That's actually a good number. I mean, we see already a Blizzard for Neirea again, so he can just start blizzarding your minions next turn. He has good card draw with the minions on the board.
Yeah. What is he going to do now?
Well, he has the Raz, so he could go for Raz card draw, trade his Yeti into the 1/3, and do 3 damage in the face, for example.
Or go, yeah.
He could also just trade the 1/3 and then swipe in the face, for example. But in late game, you can always kill with his swipe mirror images too. So might consider actually keeping the swipe here.
Yeah, I think trading with the Yeti and going for the 1 mana. Oh, okay, that's also a possibility to keep the Yeti healthy.
He doesn't want it to drop low in any way.
He doesn't want to drop it to 4 HP.
Correct.
I think, because of Flame Strike.
Yeah.
Did he saw the Flame Strike last turn? He didn't, right?
No, he didn't see that. I guess he expects 1 at least and 1 Blizzard, so that's just a given if you play against Freeze Mage. Okay, the Vaporize again. Double Fireball already, so 15 damage is in his hand.
Pyroblast, Frostbolt,
He,
Iceland.
turn 9 at the moment,
Wow.
Alex Strauss plus Fireball, Frostbolt, Coin Icelands. Would kill Lothar, absolutely, if he's waiting for... If he gets until turn 10, well, not now anymore, but that was a possible thing. There's no Ice Block at the moment for Neirea, and that could get annoying.
I mean, Fireball, Frostbolt, Icelands. How much damage is that? 13?
Not enough
13,
to kill
yeah.
15.
He needs a Salnus.
So he could charge in his Druid of the Claw or go for the Ancient of Lore. I like the card draw a little bit more. Just get some options. Draw into Innervates, draw into a Roar especially. Double Force of Nature is okay. I think a Roar would be so many ways cooler. He could go for a Druid of the Claw and then Roar those guys. And that would be 9-11 plus another 6. That would be 17 damage at the moment. Okay, double secrets. The Vaporize is going to be so annoying. Is he going to Ice Lance the 2-4? I mean, that would be obvious. Or Frostbolt the 2-4.
Yeah, and then he knows it's a Vaporize.
I would go for Force of
Force
Nature
of Nature
now.
and just trigger the Vaporize?
That would be so cool if Lothar does it. You just work around the Vaporize.
I think first hero ability to check if it's a barrier or not. If it's not a barrier,
Force
go
of
for the
Nature.
Force of Nature.
Yeah, so I like that move so much. Or don't even care about if it's a barrier. You can use your one Force of Nature now. It's not going to hurt you. I like that one so much, just triggering the Vaporize like this. So he has, how much damage is that? That's 7, 9, 10 damage now. So he brings him down to 12. Next turn, it could already be GG for Lothar.
Yeah, he's typing well played.
Well, not GG. He could bring him down once and then twice. And for Neirea, we're only turn 8. He's far, far away from his Alex at the moment.
Second Doomsayer.
Are you going to ignore the Doomsayer and just charge your minion into his face plus a swipe, for example?
You mean 4 damage from your Druid of the Claw?
Yeah, just go crazy, go wild, go ham. You could also just swipe the Doomsayer and Druid of the Claw down. No downside from that.
Well, then there's the Flame Strike potential again.
Absolutely. But if he had a Flame Strike, don't you think he would have just done it last turn? Instead of going for the Doomsayer, which can get silenced?
Could be. How about Force of Nature and hero ability?
I thought about that too, but you want to have the Force of Nature to kill him later on.
Why? You have Druid of the Claw and double swipe. You even have a Zoodrake swipe, and he drops down to 5. And the good thing about that is it's no barrier, no frost armor. So you drop him to 5, and spells don't trigger the armor. So you can just even if he puts down armor, you can play a Zoodrake swipe to trigger the first ice block, and then next turn go for another swipe rotation.
Yeah, that's the advantage absolutely about keeping the swipe. That he just nukes the face. He doesn't care. Lothar doesn't care. Just brings him down to 7. Next turn, it's Force of Nature and Roar, and it still applies to your thing. There is no ice block now, ice barrier, it's looking good. And he even has a big Game Hunter, which is just so valuable in this situation. Does Lothar care? Okay, he could Force of Nature Roar, but then he's not triggering the ice block.
Still the best option.
I would just be Game Hunter. And the main problem is if you don't kill the Alexstrasza, you could be dead next turn.
Well, then go for a big Game Hunter, Azure Drake, and hero ability.
Wouldn't you charge in? Just charge in and hero ability?
Doesn't make a big difference.
It brings him down further and further, and you could actually kill him just with a Roar. So just kill him, so then next turn you can swipe. Like, the thing is, either you want to kill him with the minions.
I mean, but
he can break the. It doesn't matter which minion he puts out. He can break his shield next turn and win afterwards. The Zoodrake has the advantage. It gives him the card, maybe an Ancient of Lore.
Spell power.
Yeah, maybe an Ancient of Lore or something, since he needs to heal himself. Look at how it is. He's gonna get pyroblasted, and there's one fireball. If there's any redraw of I don't know what, is there should
and
be
he has
one
a novice.
There should be a Frostbolt left, if I'm not mistaken. Or just an Iceland. So Fireball, Icelands. There's the Ancient of Lore. So never said anything. Never said anything. And there was no Ice Block plate or Frost Armor plate by Neirea. Gonna drop here below 1. And there, as you said, there's gonna be the Frost Armor, and he's just gonna win with Swipe.
Yep.
So good for Lothar that he actually got the Ancient of Lore.
Oh, he gets another Ice Block.
I never said anything.
This is perfect.
Yeah, this is absolutely
No!
He's gonna play the Ice Block, I think.
Play Ice Block and Ice Barrier.
I would still swipe if I see 2 secrets now. I would even swipe the 1/1 minion. He wants to draw wins, like winning options. Now
What?
I would have actually played the Ice Barrier with the 3 mana.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, there was no reason to not, in my opinion.
Like, legitimately, 0 reasons.
Oh, Keeper and Swipe, so that's just perfect. He can swipe now, or he doesn't even need to, but he could swipe or Keeper, like in 2 different turns. If he had played,
Definitely use the swipe now.
if he had played the Ice Barrier, you could have just played around in 2 turns long. That's just a good thing. So you would see another secret, and he could win with Keeper and the
14.
swipe.
Is there any damage? Yeah, and Iceland wins the game. Frostball wins the game.
One first pull is gone. That
Yeah.
was already played early on.
Kane intellect. Okay, he needs to draw into an Iceland, I think. Is it the mana? No, he's lacking 1 damage,
That's
right?
6, 9, 13.
6. Yeah, he's
And then
lacking
he-
1 mana.
he's
He
a-
would have needed the Iceland.
Yeah, he can bring him down to 1 HP. That's so annoying. So we get he's on 1 HP with his secret. That's just gonna be GG for Lothar. He has the Keeper of the Grove and a swipe. Perfect here.
Yeah, well played.
Oh, he wins against the Freeze Mage, but it was still a really close match in the end. I mean, down to 1 HP was possible from Nyrea. Yeah, but 1 HP ain't lethal. So Lothar wins here. This is a Druid, which can be really good for the Druid if he starts with
Oh,
a Big Game
wow.
Hunter and an
And
Innervate,
innovate Yeti and his turn set. Wow.
Innervate
wow.
Coin Yeti. Oh, Lothar doesn't look happy with his second Innervate.
But he never looks happy, even if he wins. Like, seriously.
He's focused. So we got the Mortal Coil, we got the Mountain Giant already for Nyrea. That's pretty good. Oh, we got the Big Game Hunter, which is just devastating at the moment.
That's gonna be a pain.
Yeah, that looks huge. I mean, until turn 4, he already attacked 3 times with his Yeti.
Yeah, and there's no way to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's just gonna be so much damage at the moment. And the Big Game Hunter has so much value. If Lothar redraws another Yeti now, that would just be maddening. Argent Commander is pretty cool from turn 4 on.
Yeah, but look, Nyrea's already dropping. He needs the Molten Giants.
Yeah, if he has a Molten Giant, that's gonna be really, really good.
Shadow Bolt, Mortal Coil.
Next turn. Wow, that's exactly what you wanted to have. Not even next turn, he can drop the Mountain Giant. Okay, Mountain Giant dies, well then I can do Shadow Bolt plus Mortal Coil.
It takes 4 more damage. I would still go for Shadow Bolt, Mortal Coil, and then deny the damage.
Wow, there's a Savage Roar also. If you get the Big Game Hunter out and the 2 minions, he could just win with a Savage Roar and then with a swipe
Shadow
finisher.
Bolt. Please go for Shadow Bolt, Mortal Coil.
I think it's understandable if he goes for the Giant, but he's already on 16.
I think playing it safe is just...
Yeah, but it's safe actually, since Lothar cannot bring him down to 12. That would be too risky. If there are Molten Giants, you're actually screwed next turn. He's got a Big Game Hunter. No surprise. No one got hurt. But the big question is just... Okay, he's considering actually swiping. Nope. Goes for the Big Game Hunter. And now this is so risky for Lothar, actually. You bring him down to 12.
No, it's not. Like, if there's a Molten Giant...
Yeah, if there's you're screwed.
No. One Molten Giant, it gets taunted by Sunfury Protector. And then you can just swipe and trade into it. That's fine.
Yeah, but it takes... And if there are 2, then you're screwed.
Well, if there are 2, they're not taunted.
So in theory, it looks really good for Lothar, but there can always be those Molten Giants just dropping in your face.
Well, now he has to rush him down.
I would still go for my Zudrake. You saw Soulfire and Shadow Bolt going down. There's
You would go for a Zudrake?
Yeah.
He-
And next turn, maybe Innervate Ragnaros.
I would have
12 damage.
considered going for a swipe to the face and then next turn innovate Ragnaros to get a chance of lethal.
But if he plays an Earth on Ring Farce,
Well-
you're screwed.
Tough luck then.
Tough luck then. Well, your tough luck would
Oh,
punch you in the face.
You can still go for the Arching Commander and then kill it. And then next turn go for the innovate. So I know. I like the play.
Yeah, tough luck. He had the Earthen Ring Farcia, so your tough luck would have backfired hardcore. And this is super annoying. So he has the Innervate Rag, which brings him down to 1 HP, but he can actually heal up with his Siphoned Soul. which won't save him at the moment. It's just looking like Lothar is going to win. I think I would charge in before I play the rack. I would charge in, and then next turn you can
charge, bring him down to 5.
Yeah.
And then when he's down to 5, you can just go for swipe, innovate, keeper, deal 6 damage. It's lethal. If he doesn't play his Earthen Ring, he will play his Earthen Ring, but even then,
you
still take so much damage. You can swipe the face, deal 2 damage to the Earthen Ring, clear it.
Yeah,
that's a lot of damage.
I just like it so much. Yeah, the Arching Commander into phase, and next turn you could even another Arching Commander plus Innervate Roar.
Yep, that's also 8 damage.
I think the Ragnaros is unnecessary. That can get killed by Siphon Soul or counter a big Game Hunter. So there's some possible plays. It's gonna be. Is it gonna be Earthen Ring, Taunt Up, and Silence?
Silence first, and then taunt both, please.
Yeah, silence. No, he just.
Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I would have liked the silence on a Ragnaros.
Doesn't matter, smite.
Yep. So we got this swipe in the face, and Lothar actually manages to win in the end this best of 3.
Really convincing last win, we have to say.
Yeah, well, that was really hardcore, just getting your Ragnaros early on to get the Innervate Coin Yeti. Oh, it's a bit mean, I have to admit.